take it out, you see the holes are big. So anything can pass through the hole. But if you put this paper there, nothing can pass there. It's only the steam that can go through. So this, how do you hold this thing in place? So you put this one there. You must hear this kerk noise or sound. If there's no kerk sound, it means that it's not held in place. It will fall off along the line. Okay, so if I bang this one on the floor several times, it won't come out. That's how to package it. All right? Okay. Good. Let's go. Sterilization. Now we have done the packaging. We have to see how it is autoclaved. Now, on the picture on the right is the sterilization, examples of sterilization activities going on. See the first picture, he has set up the tray ready to go in. So you see that he's scanning it. You see, if you go to Costco, you buy a store, they get ping, ping. So they are scanning. So you scan that instrument. This is pushing it inside the machine. That is the autoclave. To go in, he's pressing the machine to start. It is done. He's going to take it out. Okay. Okay. So the scanning. You see this this area. This is where your name, the time you did it, the name of the item that is in there is, and there's a barcode. So you set it up like that. So he goes, whoever is sterilizing will scan it and direct it into a particular machine. If you have more than one machine, you will have to choose one machine that you want to cook it in or sterilize it in. So once it scans it into the computer, the system which you are using, he moves the item to the machine that he has scanned it into. So you open the machine, load the item in there, which is, oh my God, which loads the item in there. He starts the machine here. This is a modern machine. The picture I showed you is not a modern. This is modern machine. This is a steam machine. This looks like, this is a sterile machine. You see the tape? Sometimes the tape will tell you this tape, because I'm in the business for long, I know that this is a sterile, this is a low temperature tape. But this is a low temperature machine. This is a steam machine. So he's starting the machine. You're going to press a button to start. When it is done, he goes to press to open and he wants to take the load out. Okay, so you scan, depending on the number of items you want to put in there, you scan every one of them. So that if we are looking for something and it's still in the machine, we can tell that that item is still in the machine, getting ready to do what? To come out. Does that make sense? Yeah, so when you are in sterilization, that is what you do. When they assemble everything, you scan them and then load them into the machine, get the machine started, and then you do the paperwork. That comes with it. All right? So while items will be sterilized, must be properly identified, follow manufacturer's instruction for use, and then understand and apply principles to achieve what? Sterilization. That means that you must load the items such that sterilization can take place without any stress. Okay? Load and operate sterilizers properly, follow the sterilization quality assurance measures, make sure that time, temperature, and pressure are met. If it's steam, okay. If it is sterile, it must not cancel. The tape must come out changed. Then record maintenance. You have to maintain the records of sterilization process. Understand and prevent factors that compromise sterility. Okay. Don't pick an item that is sterilized and go and keep it on a moist one, surface or water surface, you're going to contaminate the item. All right. Then packaging. Make sure that the package is not ripped off. There are no holes. There are no openings. It's sealed. Everything is sealed. Then it is good to go.
So with the sterilization process,
yes,
you don't have to put on gloves.
No, you don't have to put on gloves. Sorry. At that point, sorry guys. At that point, you don't need to put on gloves. Everything is clean.
So it's clean by you. So how sure are you that you're gonna hold on the item?
How sure am I that I'm clean?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can before you went there, I told you have to perform hand hygiene, right? So if you did hand hygiene, it means that you're good. Okay. Now the reason when you go to use the bathroom, what do? Even on the bathroom is written, wash your hand after the bathroom. So even if you go use the bathroom, you wash your hand, you're good. Now, when the items come out, you're not going to be holding an item and kissing them like that. No, you don't do that. This comes out. This comes out. This is how you're going to hold it. You're not touching it. You're not doing like this. No. So you're holding this part. Okay, only this handle. So you take this. Move away. Whoever comes to take it is only going to take it like this. Take it. If they do it like this, not good. All right. But what I'm telling you to do like this, you find it. But it's not for me to. You see, depending on the way everybody handles it. So yes, you good to handle it because you are scrubbed in the right attire. You're not wearing your suit coat. That's why when you are in central sterile processing, we expect that you don't wear anything to wear. All right, Rashid. I see your hand up.
Yeah, for a long time. So there is something baffling my mind, and I want to clarification.
Okay.
Sorry to take you back a bit. At the prep and pack section, are items selected or arranged according to its usage and its type?
Okay, so when they are selected according to what we call a count sheet. So before you will get to the hospital, they have already set up the system. It is not you who is the tray has a name. The tray on what the doctor wants is what they put there. As time goes on, they will review some of them. They will take certain things out, they will add certain things. So when they take it out, it will be updated. When they add something, it will also be updated. In-service will be done. So that it will inform you that going forward, if you're doing this tray and you see this instrument, don't think it is strange, it's supposed to be in there. That is why when you are doing it, you follow the count sheet strictly. So what is going in and what is not inside is determined even before you were hired. So you get there, all that you need to do as a tech is follow what the system is telling you. Does that make sense, Rashid?
Yeah.
Okay,
great. Because I know that any item which is sterilized, hand cannot be touched. You can't touch it again unless the doctor or the surgical doctor himself. Yes. So I was wondering, if it's, I mean, the items are packed according to its usage or its type, then they may be in pack one, they have to pick this one from pack one, pack two, pack three, and which means the items will be contaminated again. That's what led to my question. But I'm okay now.
Okay. Yeah. So if you don't mind, so this is what, let's say if this goes into a tray, these are made up of different items. I have mosquitoes, I see Babcock, and I see Coca on it. All right. Now, all these I probably mentioned about 5 different items. So they go, they set it up, they take it out. The doctor knows what he wants. He said, I need Coca, you have to give him this one. I need mosquito, you have to give him this one. All right. So you are not going to open and touch this. No. You open. Before you touch them, you are scrubbing, you are wearing gloves that are called sterile gloves. Those gloves, it has been what? Sterilized. Okay? They're ready to go in to be touched or to use on a patient. So you are not going to open in the storeroom, pick something, go and open someone, pick. Once you open in the storeroom, contaminated. You only open it in the OR. Okay?
Okay.
According to the
you are going to do ENT. You're not going to pick orthopedic stuff. You're going to pick only ENT stuff. If you are going to do ortho surgery, you're going to do maybe your knee surgery. You're not going to pick ENT.
And you made mention that it goes according to what the doctor wants to use.
Yes.
Is it not according to the particular surgery that they are going to do?
Yes, you're going to do according to the surgery you're going to do. And then according to the doctor's preference. So that's why I'm saying it is not only one set that you pick. You can go to so you can do a surgery and they will use about 50 trays. So each tray is different. So they pick something here, they pick something here, they pick something here, they pick something here.
So I'm taking like example, maybe if the person is doing cesarean section.
Yeah.
And you need a sponge holder. And I know sponge holder, every doctor may need it. So a doctor can come and say, I don't prefer that sponge holder. And you can prefer a different thing that is the same as the
no, it cannot happen.
So it depends on the surgery.
Yeah, the sponge holder, if it's sponge holder, it's either going to be 9 inches, which is this one, or 7 inches.
Oh, okay, the size.
So the length of the item is what will be the difference. Other than that, sponge holder is the same shape design. It's just that how long, how short. So how deep the doctor is going to go determines the length. You get it?
Yes.
Right. So, and everyone, you can get, and in a particular tray, you can get 9-inch sponge stick, and you can also get a 7-inch sponge stick. So that whichever one the doctor wants to give to him. All right? He says, I want sponge stick. Say which size? If you have the two different sizes, which size is 7-inch? Then you give it a 7-inch one. All right? Rashid, we good to go?
Yeah, we're good to go.
Where I was here, right? So again, we have seen the scrubs, the PPE that we need to do. Very important. Forget about that. Let's go. We are running, but we are seriously behind time. Let's see if we can push hard and finish it. Distribution. When you sterilize and you store them, if they are not used, you haven't done anything. So we need to do the distribution. We need to take it out. How do you feel when you are in decontent and a tray comes and it has your name on it? How is the feeling like? You'll be happy. Oh, they used my tray. Is it okay?
When there's no problem.
When there's no problem, let me have that caveat. Yeah, when there's no problem, your tray went in, they use it, the manager didn't call you and say you made a mistake. You're happy inside. You saved a life. All right, so let's see the distribution part. So supply area central service dedicated to storage of So all of that they store. The sterile area focus on servicing the operating room. Our focus is to service the operating room. That does not mean that we are not going to service other areas. We can service labor and delivery, ICU, emergency room, dermatology, or whatever. Okay, we do that. But the main focus of central service is the operating room. Our main customers is the operating room. We put priority on the OR than any other area. But when the other areas come, we also have to accept. Use case card system for supply distribution. So case card system, every hospital they have case cards. Most hospitals, you pick the trays, you put it, you have a case card, put it in there. That whatever is in that card is for that case or that procedure, right? Surgical, the surgical procedure are scheduled. So surgical cases are coordinated and scheduled through a central surgery scheduling office. So the cases, when you go to see a specialist, and the specialist say you're going to do surgery, they have a process that you go through, and then you will show up on a particular day that okay, you are due for surgery. And that will be communicated to you from the doctor's office. Okay, they'll tell you what you need to do before you come there. Sometimes they say, don't eat, don't drink, don't do that. All right. So that is generated, and we get that every day. Tells you how many cases or how many procedures are going to be done. They do the surgery, and then they do the scheduling. Then the surgeon says, I need this, that to be able to do the surgery. And that the surgeon needs can be found in tray A, tray B, tray C. So we put A, B, C together in the case card. They say, you're good to go. He opens, finds everything that he wants to do the procedure. Done. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. So that's the distribution part. The OR is the main customer that we listen. Communication and coordination. You cannot be mumu in the department. You have to speak. You have to talk. You have to communicate. If you are in decontamination area and something needs to be processed quickly, you have to speak. Hey guys, they said that they want this thing quickly. If you don't speak, what is going to happen? It's going to delay the process. Somebody is going to die. Rashid.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
What is the longevity of a sterile item in the storage department? For how long can a sterile item be kept when not used? And it has to be, it has to go through the process again. For how long?
Rashid, are you already working in central processing?
No.
Rashid, okay, so
yes,
asking what is the amount of time that a sterilized item can sit on the shelf before it is not good? Is that what it, Rashid?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly. I like that. So, sterile storage has two issues.
Yeah.
We call them event related. Okay, event related means that the item has been compromised because of some activity of some sort. So, for example, this item, this box, if because of activity moving forward, it went to, they pick it for a case, they didn't use it, we brought it back, and then in the process, the filter fell. It's event related. It's no more good.
I'm mad.
Hey, no, that's right. It's with trucks, you whole big ass gold ring or gold chain right there. Let's take time and look.
Yeah. So it's event related and compromise this. But if it is an item that is pre-sterilized by the manufacturer and there's an expiration date, then you go according to the expiration date. Just instruments that are stored in the storeroom, they don't get expired. We look at whether they have been compromised or not. That is why most of the time you go into the storage room and you move from shelf to shelf inspecting the tray. If a lock is broken, something that is supposed to hold this place is broken, you know that it has been compromised. You pull that tray out, take it back to decontain, and start the process. Okay, but if you go there and they all have the locks, they all have the filters, everything is in place, you're good to go. So it can be there for years. Okay, that is container listing. If it is a 12 patch, they expect that every 6 months or 6 months to 1 year, you open them and reprocess them. 12 patch, the ones that go in this, the one that goes in this. This. Okay, so you seal it like this. You see, it's adhesive, and then you close it, and then the content is good. But they expect that every 6 to 1 year, you open them if they have not been used, and then you reprocess them. All right. But for the ones that go inside the container, is event related. Once all the requirements that they need to have, one of them is missing, you need to take it out and then reprocess. Fatih?
Yeah, so I have a question.
Good, go ahead.
So how many hours does it take one to finish all these processes?
How many hours?
Yeah.
I don't know. What did you tell you? How many hours? How many hours do you
like what? How many hours does when you go to work? How many hours does it take you to complete all these processes?
Okay, so when you go to work, you're only hired to work 7.5 hours. Okay, so when you go, depending on where you are, Fatih, if you are in decontent, you do your decontent. When your 7.5 hours is up, you go home. Somebody comes and takes over.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe from decontamination, you go to soil, you go everywhere. One person does all things.
If you are hired, you go, they divide you, they schedule you where you work, this decontain. Somebody else is working prep and pack, somebody else is doing the salination.
Okay, I got you. Thank you.
Of all trades. Okay. So when you're hired, you are designated in one particular area. That is where your focus is. The next week, when the schedule comes and you are moved to a different place, that's to go and do that particular job. Okay. So if you are in prep and pack, somebody can do like 50 trays in a 7.5 hours. Somebody can do 30. Somebody can do 10. We don't all have the same speed. That's how it is. All right. Fatih, are you good?
Yes, I'm okay. Thank you.
So communication is very key. You need to speak up. Tell your colleagues, we need this. If you've done, let's say there's something that you have put together, they need it quick to use for the next case. You need to tell the person who is starting, hey, I have this tray, they need it, turn over. So that the next load that is going in, the person is going to put the tray on it and cook it. If you don't speak, you're going to create chaos. All right? Then knowledge and skills for personnel. Staff must be trained in inventory system, product knowledge, and sterile handling. Techniques to ensure patient safety and operational distance. So you must, if you see that something is running low, okay, you have to talk. Let's say indicators that we put in the chemical indicator we put in the tray to tell us that it's sterilized, it's running low, you have to speak up. Hey, the manager, the last bar, I took the last bar, so we need to order. Or maybe we don't have alcohol to flash some of the schools. Oh, the manager, I took the last bar, so make sure that you place an order. Speak. If you don't speak, you come back the next day, the resources that you need to work with, not there. Okay? And then what happens? If your brother or family member is scheduled for surgery, you can't get the surgery. You'll cancel the case. So we need to come up.
I think you have a lot of, because of the introduction of the actually it went into our time, that we need to respect your time too. There are so many slides left. If you guys agree to it, we could continue this tomorrow and add it to tomorrow's session. Okay. That will be very convenient for all of us, right? But this is a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot.
That's the foundation.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So maybe you could finish this. Wherever we leave it, tomorrow we will try.
Yeah. So
time and then.
Guys, we don't have the orientation took a little bit of our time, but it's also important that we get to know certain basics. So we are going to maybe finish this slide, and then let me see how the next one looks like. It's not working. It's not going anymore.
It's a lot. Yeah. No, I think it's working on it in the other room. So.
Oh, okay. All right.
So we'll keep it on this.
Okay. So let's finish this, then we can call it a day and continue from where we left off. So, knowledge, very important. You have to speak, but if you see inventory is running low, we use supplies. This you use. What else? This is the log. This is another item that you use. So if you are using them there, you see that you're getting finished, you need to communicate. You need to tell your boss. You need to tell the supervisor. Even if the supervisor is not there and you are leaving, tell the next shift that is coming after you, hey, tell our boss we are running out of logs. Okay? Communication is very key. Environmental control conditions. It says environmental factors such as temperature, humidity, and air quality must be regulated to preserve the sterility and integrity of stored supplies. Every section of the department has required temperature that you need to work with. Still required humidity that you need to work with. In decontent, the temperature is supposed to be low because you are going to be wearing a variety of clothes to protect you. So you are going to, heat is going to be generated. If you go to prep and pack, the temperature is a little bit high because you're just in scrubs. Okay. Same thing, humidity and the rest. They have monitors in every section that tells you the humidity, the temperature. Most of them are controlled by the engineering department of the hospital. They have records, they are regulating it. But you need to speak up. If the place is too hot, you got to call so that they can lower the temperature and make it conducive for working. So communication is very, very important. Don't just keep quiet, say something. Like the New York slogan, see something, say something. Does that make sense? So I think it's the best place for us to stop, and then, God willing, if we are all safe and sound, we'll continue tomorrow, right?
We try to catch it up by reading ahead.
Yeah, reading ahead, and then when we can.
Yeah. Try to read a chapter before the class. That way, when we are explaining, it makes sense, That's easier for you to understand. If you have any password issues, stay behind so that I can help you with it. And those of you online also, you can call me after. All right, let me pause the recording.
Yeah.
You okay?
Okay, great.